Okay, welcome back to my Let's Play The Outer Worlds on the PC. We are in Amber Heights, I believe is the name of this small little community of people calling themselves the Iconoclasts because they love freedom. They're all about freedom. 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 Gotta have freedom. And freedom's great, right? We all love freedom. Before we get into things, though, can we just take a moment to discuss NVIDIA Freestyle? I don't know how new this feature is, but just like yesterday, they dumped a whole bunch more of it out there, I guess.
Sure.
You can't actually see the overlay. Actually, you can see the overlay if I just make a change here. Hold on. Let me just do this real quick. So this is part of GeForce Experience. If you have an NVIDIA card, and they have this. They support a lot of games. Like right now, I'm playing Modern Warfare. That's supported. The Outer Worlds. That's supported. And World of Warcraft. That's supported. So there's a bunch of stuff, and you just bring up this filter menu, and they've got these slew of filters that you can apply to the game, and some of it's just like really just good. Like it's some fucking wizardry. I don't even know how it works, but it's cool. So right now, this is just a sharpen filter. It's like makes everything sharper. It's just good. And then a brightness contrast filter that sort of ups the contrast and things like that a little bit. But they've got some wacky filters like ASCII. Like, that's pretty interesting.
So what's the plan?
And you can fuck around with it and stuff. I don't know why you'd make your game look like a Virtual Boy, but you could. You could. Black and white. I mean, just across the board, just black and white if you wanted to play like that. Or for setting up screenshots or videos or anything, I think it's just real easy. There's a CRT filter. For whatever reason, if you really wanted to do this, you could just do a smaller amount there. I don't know. You know, you can just fuck with things. Cartoon. This game's already a fucking cartoon. I don't know. Doesn't do a whole lot. But that's just like in Modern Warfare, it was really cool. The sharpen filter was a big improvement. And I also threw on the colorfulness filter, which really makes everything vibrant, which not everyone cares for, I understand. But this game, it really blows stuff out because it's already super colorful. So if I throw that on, like the default is this. This is just way oversaturated to a point of vomiting. You could just have a little bit, but honestly, the game is so colorful, I don't need it for that. Yeah, I don't know. There's all sorts of stuff. What is glitch? Just makes it weird. Just makes it look like it's glitching out. I don't know why you'd want it, but there's all this cool stuff. Night vision. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know when else I would talk about this, and so I just wanted to look at this mode. Come on, that's pretty cool. Like cell shaded sort of. You can really get. Look at this. It's just crazy. I don't even know how it works. I don't know how it all works, but it's very impressive. There's a remove HUD mode. It's in beta. Actually, does this actually remove the HUD?
Gotcha.
No, not at all. That's why it's in beta. It sort of just makes everything more washed out. I mean, I don't know. I don't know why you'd want to play in like a watercolor, but So there's just a bunch of fun stuff, and then there's stuff that's just like, this will just make the game look better. So I don't know. It's really cool. I figured I don't know when else I'd talk about it, so there, I talked about it.
I'm going.
Okay, let me just switch that back. Okay. Now we can continue with the actual game. So we've agreed to do some stuff for the Iconoclast. Not a whole lot, but a couple things. And we've got a lot of quests. A lot of quests on this planet. So let's just step out.
Did you have a sweetheart in Stellar Bay?
I had a fling or two, sure. But on Monarch, relationships ain't usually meant to last. A lot of fools tried to impress me, feigning bravado in the wilds, thinking they'd catch my attention with their stories. It was cute. Not so cute when their act got themselves munched. You know what's sexy? Confidence. You know what ain't? Disembowelment.
I heard that. Before we move on, we can do a bit more tinkering. I mean, comparatively, I feel like the sniper rifle is so low DPS. We're going to put some more money into it. Not a drastic amount. I don't have that much money. And most of our money goes into old reliable, which I can't afford to tinker. Buff that a little bit. That's just good. Okay. Guess I should break down some of this stuff. As for modifying, I didn't put anything on this. Oh, I wasn't sure if I wanted to just up the magazine size. It's plasma. It's done. We're moving on. Oh, also, somebody put out a mod, as they tend to do, for proper ultra-wide support. So that's in there. I don't know all of what it did. I don't know how much it actually changed like normal gameplay, but like menus and stuff are all in ultra-wide now, and dialogues are now in full ultra-wide, which that's really the biggest thing, because that was the most noticeable. So that's all good. Let's take a look at this map. So there's something up there in the Bayside Terrace. I think at some point I'm just gonna have to do some shit on my own. Okay, where's this? That's further ahead. That one I know where it is. Okay. This is way up there. This was back a ways, I remember that. And this is way up there. This is way up there. Okay, so there's only one thing in Bayside Terrace. I thought that was a place I couldn't even get into. Maybe I can now, but we will ignore that for now. We'll stick with this. I'll probably do the Bayside Terrace thing on my own.
South here, off the road and down this slope. We've got a decent trek ahead of us.
We do, huh? Good shot, can't complain.
you.
Miss McDevitt used to say that plants need sulfur to grow, and here there's just tubs of it lying about.
Phew. I hear acid baths are all the rage in Byzantium. Anyone fancy a dip?
Go ahead, so I can hear your screams in my ear. Yeah, you know, I don't know about the execute thing. But we'll keep trying. Maybe it'll kick in at one point. Not gonna hold my breath. Like, was that an execute? I don't know. Maybe. How would I know if it was an execute or if it was just a one-shot kill?
Wow, not even a scratch.
Yeah, we've got a trek ahead of us, all right. Hey, look at this trek. Oh, there's a mantiqueen. Well, eat shit and die.
You're lucky it was a sick, else it'd have been a hell of a lot tougher.
That was a sick
Almost
one.
bad for her.
Okay. Why did we kill it? I don't know. We just do stuff. Okay, so that one's done. Outpost. Yeah, okay.
Okay, here we go.
Just give me a second. Don't worry, I'll execute you in a second.
That's the last of them.
I don't know about this execute. Ooh, was that armor with +5 to dialogue skills? Water sounds nice. I mean, I think we just made this planet our bitch, to be honest. Fallbrook.
Fallbrook's on the other side of the bridge there if you need a drink.
Should
We're
we
only
pop
halfway
in?
to the mountain, so might consider stopping in.
Let's pop in. Let's equip our town set, which consists of this and this. Yeah, there's our nice town set. Looks good.
Trouble checking in? Or you might need directions to the amenities? If you're locked out of your cabin, a replacement key costs 50 bits.
Tell me about the amenities.
No reservation, no problem. Day trippers are always welcome in our saloon. Straight back and to the right. If you hit the falls, you've gone too far. Check in with Ms. Malin. She'll set you straight. I am here to anticipate and facilitate your needs, patron.
Where am I? What is this place?
Guess it's true. Fallbrook really is the best-kept secret in all of Monarch. Accepting the Borst Factory's secret ingredient. We're a leisurely stopover for the more adventurous spacefaring traveler. Understand?
Sure.
Swell. We like quick on the draw types like you. Saloon is straight back and to the right. Once you're feeling sated, you're welcome to a private cabin. Only $250 a night. Ms. Malin can let you one if you're interested. She's the one who runs this racket.
Oh, well, this is certainly a town, I think.
Fallbrook's great. Anything you want, they've got it. So long as you've got the bits.
I mean, how much business could they possibly do catering to spacefaring travelers in the middle of this planet?
Take a gander at that mug. I ain't ever seen someone so adept looking my whole life.
Watch yourself, Captain. This guy's got eyes like a sprat set on stealing your dinner.
Well, that's awfully kind of you, mister.
Oh, now, come on. All I mean is, well, rather that, you don't seem like the usual pigeons we pluck. No offense, of course, if you are a Byzantium goldblood. Say, I'd like to do you a favor. Might I interest you in a surefire scheme? Wink, wink.
Did you just say wink at me instead of actually winking?
Don't believe I did. No? Wink. Pure and simple, it's like this. I run our drug delivery service. Recently, I had the genius idea to cut costs in half by swapping our autoloaders with faster, cheaper sprats.
That's a stroke of sheer brilliance.
See? I know a fellow genius when I clap eyes on him. Too right you are. Only problem is my sprat carriers ain't arrived from their latest run. As I was saying, you look more capable than most of the hoople heads around these parts. What say you locate him and retrieve the goods for me? In return, I'll cut you 5% of the profit.
No, persuade 100. That's crazy. Not like I have anything better to do.
Was that sarcasm? I'm going to assume it was not. If it's sarcasm, you've got to show it somehow, like with a wink. My sprat carriers scurry back and forth through the shipping tunnels. Any trail ought to start there. When you've got the goods, I'll be here.
Alright, another side quest, I suppose. A lot of sublight thugs hanging around. Got this, which we can just pick up. How do I know that I'm allowed to take it and it's not stealing? That's one of the great mysteries of the world. See, that's... I would be stealing if I took that. Ooh, hello, look at this. Do a little dirty deeds done cheap. Alright. Look at that weird tree. The Chet.
But thank you. I'm quite all right as I am.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing. Wait, what?
Oh, you're still here. I said I don't require anything at this time. Run along now. I've had more than enough to satisfy my thirst for one evening.
Okay, seriously, what's your deal?
Deal? A rather bad one indeed. The fella swore Fallbrook was unrivaled in its leisurely pursuits. But it seems to me the whole town is designed primarily to leech one's bits. And now that I've run dry, or nearly so, the fellas have abandoned me back to Byzantium. You wouldn't leave a friend in need, I'm sure. Don't suppose I could just ask you to scram.
Where can I find Katherine?
Can't fathom why you'd go searching her out. But it's your neck on the noose. I was told she runs the saloon.
Okay, man. Enjoy your life.
You seen Arthur today?
Last time I saw him was stunned.
Howdy.
You don't think you got the
It was his team running that drop.
See ya.
Puts things into perspective.
Ladder, ladder. Who's got the ladder? What the fuck? Okay. Ooh, officer spy. Got him. View recent records. Okay. Loss of one finger. Most of the blade guards broke last year. Management never replaced them. I lost my left ring finger last week as a result. Claiming his right hand is the magnitude of his loss is minimal. Loss of 3 fingers. Saw I was working came loose yesterday and it counted okay. Claiming was missing a finger from a previous incident and should not have been operating sharp machinery. Loss of 4 fingers. Oh god, I can't even read it. Claim unintelligible. Oh god, why wouldn't you get someone else to write it? Okay, and then I guess she was fired. Great. Brilliant. Brilliant stuff.
Making it look easy.
Freaking me out.
Welcome to the offices of the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group, Halcyon's premier provider of life and disaster-related insurance. I'm obligated to inform you that our coverage does not extend to incidents deemed to result from negligence, criminal activity, or dullness of mind.
Dullness of mind.
Some people, but no one in this office, I assure you, might call it stupidity. So, what kind of insurance package can I interest you in? We're running a special on dismemberment policies. Buy one, get one half off.
Why is your office on Monarch?
We're not on Monarch. For all practical and tax-related purposes, this office is an official enclave of Byzantium.
Why?
Legally speaking, corporations are not allowed to operate on Monarch, but financially speaking, there are certain costs to running a business from within Byzantium's walls. So while our official address is in the city, and while our office here is technically an extension of that address, we found it more expedient to conduct our key operations here. So we can... what's the phrase? Pass savings to the consumer, of course.
So you're dodging the authorities.
We prefer to think of it as chasing the savings. Turns out that not having to pay kickbacks, fines, and rent in the most expensive city in Halcyon improves our liquidity. Plus, Sublight keeps this place running remarkably well, and they sure drive business our direction.
What else can you tell me about your insurance policies?
Plenty. As my boss likes to say, there's a policy for every situation and an exclusion for every policy. We've insured unusually expressive eyebrows, outrageous statements, disastrous marriages.
It's your eyebrows insured.
Usually character actors, or corporate execs with menacing stares.
Who would get an outrageous statement insured?
That policy is almost exclusively for our corporate clientele. In the unlikely event they make a claim about a product that turns out to be less than accurate, they need some kind of protection against the damage to their sales and reputation.
Disastrous marriages?
Those are mostly for top-rungers in Byzantium who have a lot of social and financial capital wrapped up in their marriage contracts. There's one for your beloved eloping with your sibling, your beloved eloping with their sibling, scandalous rumors forcing you apart, the revelation of a secret love child. We try to cover every possible hazard to domestic bliss.
Okay.
One thing's for sure, you won't find better policy protection against sudden lunar implosions anywhere in Halcyon.
Alright. Well, that's just a fun bit of flavor, I suppose. What else we got? Grocery store.
Hungry? I'm famished myself. No rubbernecking. Make a buy or move on.
Okay. Show me what you got. Now, this is old and done. This is my current. Okay, so that's my current shit. The only way. The only thing I really need then is a better helmet for combat. Long gun +5. If that was heavy weapons, I'd consider it. There. Here's an eye patch. Okay. And a lot of restricted stuff. Interesting.
No refunds, no exchanges, no returns. And no whining about it either. If you bloody it, you buy it. Store policy.
Who's the top dog in these parts?
Town sublight owned and run. Caters to a variety of clientele. The one you want to avoid pissing off the most is Katherine. Prove bad for her business, and she'll kneecap you without a second thought.
Town built into the side of a mountain. You don't see one of those every day.
Yeah, and? Do I look like the city planner? I wasn't exactly consulted on the blueprints when Katherine started building out Fallbrook. But now that you mention it, I reckon she had her reasons to hide us.
From who? Monarch is a lawless land.
We got smugglers, outlaws, mavericks, and Byzantium socialites flying in and out of Fallbrook all the time. Why openly spit in the board's eye?
Why the socialites?
They're so self-important the way they strut around, preening and flashing their pricey gadgets. Makes for easy marks. Keeps our pockets lined with bits.
Okay. What you got? What you got? What you got? What you got? Nothing I even care to steal. Heavy ammo. Steal that.
Oh, I beg your pardon. Can you not see I'm walking here?
You don't look like you're walking.
Physically, you mean? In my mind, I have traveled galaxies. Well, it is of no consequence, I assure you. I shall embark shortly with my legs.
What the fuck? To where?
I'm not entirely decided. If I'm being honest, I think I'd fancy a visit to Tartarus, so long as it's under the shield of my fantastical imagination.
Okay. I should put a bullet in your brain. But we'll move on. Okay, got plenty of people. Here's a guy named
You don't
Wesley.
look like a smuggler nor a dandy. Katherine sent you back here? On second thought, it's best if I don't know. What's your order?
Got any glacial age whiskey?
No, I don't have any... Ugh. If it's only a drink you're after, the full bar's upstairs. This here's the ante up, where you place your bets.
What can I bet on?
Tossball, autoloader races, card games, you name it. I ain't picky. And neither is Katherine. We'll both break your legs if you lose, then shirk on paying.
Okay. Get out of your hair.
Uh-huh. You blind, little bird? Or can you not see I'm busy? Why is it every sissy pig fucker who strolls into my town expects me to smile and shout awful friendly? Welcome to Fallbrook. Only nugget of paradise in this entire law-forsaken land. Like a void damn advert.
Oh, she just comes and says whatever's on her mind, huh?
Truthfully spoken, I do aim to properly represent my aforementioned nugget of paradise.
I just, you can't actually... If I just capture the game through OBS, you don't see the freestyle filters. I have to capture my display to do that. So I was wondering why my screen looked different than the recording, and that's why. I won't turn it on because then you have to deal with my stupid activate Windows bullshit. Try to get that sorted out. Well, rest assured, it looks better on my screen than yours. A charm. By nugget of paradise, you mean piece of manti dung, then sure.
You know, I ain't heard that one before. Suppose I'll have to work harder to show you just what makes our town shine. But first, I'll need to know what brings you, stranger. Well, I'm half listening.
Need a hand for hire?
If it's one that don't mind getting dirty, then I sure do. But how am I to know whether you're reliable, if not fully trustworthy?
Why can't I use that charm option? Damn. I don't think I want to intimidate someone. That's real lame. But maybe she respects that, huh? I could beat it out of you.
That you won't ever do. But I like your style, so I'm willing to take a risk. We'll consider it a trial run. There's a Borst factory on up the way, run by a man who calls himself the King. Clive Lundberg, insufferable prick. That aside, it's a business ripe for the plucking. I want it. Clear as that.
Get the feeling this is going to involve murder and mayhem.
Stars, I hope so. Clive Lundberg, the self-proclaimed Borst King of Monarch, is swimming in profit and drowning in his ego. He's making the only meal to be had this side of Monarch, and I'm tired of ponying up for my dinner. I want that Borst factory, owner dead or alive. And you're the soon-to-be handsomely paid fucker who's gonna get it for me.
Easy as eating a cysty pie pig. Cysty pie pig.
Guess you've got it figured out then. Good. Hit him where it hurts. And his gut or his production lines ought to make do.
Say I just killed Clive.
Sometimes the simplest solution is the sweetest. I don't give a whit about the method or the means, just the end.
Sounds good.
It'll be more than good when you're finished. Maybe not for Clive, but for me and you, I'm sure. Oh, and if you don't fancy going in guns blazing or crawling through a sewer pipe, see Duncan in the dry goods and sundry building. He ought to have an employee ID in that stash of illicit goods he keeps for select clientele. May luck be with you, since I won't be.
Great. What else you got going on up here, huh? Yvonne.
Folks I never met before are my most favorite kind. So, what's your story?
Well, it's the strangest thing, really, but I was frozen in space for 70 years, and then one day...
Let me just stop you right there, stranger. My question, it's not one I really want an answer to. Not unless it accompanies some extra bits. Understand?
How many bits are we talking?
More than you can afford at this time.
What? You do serve drinks at this bar, right?
Your eyes do not deceive you. This bar serves the sweetest firewater in all of Fallbrook. I got some snacks on offer too from time to time.
This is a sublight bar?
If you're asking if it's Sublight owned, then yes. If you're asking if we give discounts to Sublight employees, then the answer is not only no, but doubly no. Ms. Malin built the bar, the saloon, and the town to boot. If you got business with Sublight, I suggest you follow up with her.
Okay. Well, don't mind if I do. Alright, let's bounce out of here. No more wasting time.
Catherine's great, ain't she? She'll pull you out of the sulfur, so long as you don't mind being in her debt.
You know how there's folk who are all crusty outside, but warm and squishy inside? I'm pretty sure she's crust all.
Crust all the way through. Yummy. Okay, this is locked, and I have no option of unlocking it.
Always imagine Fallbrook.
Cleaner, fancier, stocked with better booze.
Cheaper. 14-bit carts in the last
What's
2 hours.
up?
Can I help you? Don't think we've spoken before. I would remember. You look, well, I wouldn't forget what you're wearing, no.
That line was a little rushed. Why would we have spoken before?
Most of the freshies spend their first night in the saloon. Fresh to Fallbrook, I mean. Me? I've been here going on 3 days now. I'm real friendly. Figure I've talked up everyone in town by now. But not you yet.
Seems it's your lucky day.
Every day I've been here has been my lucky day. Never won so much in my whole life. Aside from a close call during my wilderness hike, it's been a grand adventure. I'm dreadful blessed that Captain Criley hired me onto the crew.
Which crew?
You wouldn't have heard of them. They're just a small pot of smugglers. Kept getting their spoils stolen when they went to fence them. So they hired on a merc. They didn't mind my being so talkative, or them being my first protection gig. Captain Criley, he does ask me to shut it sometimes. In fact, I probably shouldn't be flapping my gums about his crew at all.
How'd you wind up in Fallbrook?
Well, Captain Criley wanted to take a pit stop. I'm the hired security, see? They pay me to guard the cargo, but right now the hull's empty. It's my first shore leave with the crew, and my maiden voyage before that. I can tell you it's been a real hoot.
Any survival tips?
Captain warned us to take care around Devil's Peak. The bigger beasties tend to roam the slopes there. Mid-morning, I thought I'd try Fallbrook's self-guided wilderness hike, the one that leads up around the mountain. Safe enough, else they wouldn't advertise, right? Wrong. Scarcely made it back in one piece.
Sounds like you had a close call.
You can say that again. Wilderness almost got me pushing up daisies. If I wasn't so fleet-footed, I never would have escaped them raptidons, then marauders, and that manta queen alive. To outrun him, I had to ditch my bag. All the bit cards from my winnings were weighing it down. A shame, because it was my favorite gun tote.
Noted.
Right then. Very well.
Okay. I don't think there's too much I want to do in this place.
If you're feeling like the civilized type, the waterfall's a good spot to wash your clothes.
What is going on in this place? Let's use the shoddy a little bit, huh? Stacking bodies with the black shoddy.
Everyone all right?
Fun little area.
Not a peep from me.
Yeah. Is this really stealing? I mean, no one was gonna take this. This is mine. I earned it. More drugs. More drugs. More drugs. What am I doing? What quest is this? Oh, yeah. Okay, I don't have all of them yet. Oh. That's it. That was easy peasy. Nice looking waterfall. Hey, there's my ship. Just in case we wanted a ship. I don't think I want my ship. I don't want that. Acrophobia. After repeatedly falling from great heights, you no longer function well when the ground is far beneath you. Carry perception, temperament. -1. This is when I'm up high. No, that seems kind of bad. I think I'll reject that one. Yoink, 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 yoink. Don't I already have a Sublight ID cartridge? I didn't really need to steal it, but steal everything. Alright, let's hand in this Nelson drug thing and then leave. I want to blow up something before the end of this video. Where did I talk to that dude?
That's not how the game works. I
In
say,
here?
knock, knock, like
Wasn't
I'm on
in
the
here.
outside of a door, and you.
To the architect, I will punch your leg.
He was like right at the start, wasn't he?
Having a rough day.
I lost a shipment.
He was near the start. You.
Did you find them? Tell me you found my my sprat carriers. Would hate should anything dire have befallen them.
You want the good news or the bad news?
Just tell me straight and don't hold back. I can handle it.
Do I really want to keep the drug consumables? I don't know. Do I want to keep the drugs away from this guy? Probably. Maybe that's what we're doing. Found your sprat carriers, but someone stole their delivery.
Seeing as how that statement is wink-free, I am madder than a mantis swarm and ready to bite somebody. You want your cut? You get me the rest of my drugs, no matter what it takes. Got the goods? Because I know you wouldn't be wasting my time otherwise. Wink.
Punch him in the eye? Yeah!
Ow! What was that for?
Wink at me one more time, I dare you.
No, I wouldn't dream of it, really. Wink.
Punch him in the other eye.
Ow! Oh, for the love of... I thought we were joking! If this swell's shut, I swear I'll... Nothing. I am not gonna do nothing. Don't punch me again. Please and thank you. Though, you put that mean right hook to good use getting my drugs, and I'll be more than happy.
Increased my rep. Oh, God. Okay. What would I deal with? Why? Where's this one? Okay, that's down there. We could make our way there. Yeah, we're not gonna do that because there's gonna be a bunch of talking, I'm sure. So I think let's just go deal with Clive. We'll blow up this whole factory or whatever. That sounds fun. Ah! It happens so easily. Hey, look at this thing. Hey, yo, bitch. Ow.
Well, gotta admit, you're tougher than I expected.
Ain't that the truth? Manta Queens suck, though. They don't drop shit. They don't drop shit. Hold on, I gotta snipe your ass.
That's how it's done, Captain.
That is how it's done. That's some John Wick shit right there. Oh my god. And that's some Mangg shit right there. There's the difference.
Look northwest. That ain't it, but marauders sometimes camp inside the buildings there. Steer clear unless you fancy getting shot. Westbound still. I'll let you know when we can start ascending.
Something's making some noise. Here. And it's safe house. I really just want to blow up this factory.
I call this Rotting River, on account of all the dead things I've thrown in
Damn,
over
there's
the
some
years.
sounds.
It'll take you into the Red Creek Caverns if you follow it under the bridge. That's one. Other is the slow quest. If you're up for some fun, let's chat.
Opening fire! Don't mess with us.
Yep, we're pretty good. Pretty good.
Oh. I'm glad I didn't eat, because the smell here is 100% off.
Alright, assholes. Unauthorized personnel in restricted areas will be shot on sight without question. You can either fight, sneak, or use the holographic shroud to get through restricted areas. Post-mortem fines will be paid by the closest living relative.
Get ready!
Oh god. I did die. Alright, let's us shoot first this time. God, dude. Those mechanical guardians. There we go, much better. Gotta use a little bit of that corrosive. That's just the start, baby. We're fucking this whole place up. No! One of you has a gate key. Come on. One of you people I melted. Where was that other person I melted? There we go. Thank you. Let's rock. Killing everybody, baby, no exceptions. No exceptions. You're right. It probably does really hurt. Thought you could hide in the bushes. Thought you could hide in the bushes. Anyone else? Anyone else trying to hide from my gun? Live. I'm coming to get you. Level up real quick. Points more into heavy weapons. Okay, perks. Let's snag health restored per kill. So then we never have to heal ever again. That's right, baby. It's showtime. Sitting on the pot. Fucking nasty ass shit.
Incoming!
Who gonna stop me? Who gonna stop me? Fucking nasty ass pigs. Not on my planet. Not on my planet. Not on my planet. Disgusting. Disgusting. Oh my god. Look at these sounds. Who's making sounds? Better not be alive. Oh, what's down here? What's down here? Ow! Oh, secret entrance. Okay, we could have taken that route. And then we would have snuck right on, oh, right into this shit. Right into this shit. That's disgusting. Just disgusting. Let's rock. Yeah, that's where that ended. Where are you running? Where are you running? Never have to heal again. I mean, I hope this is what the guy wanted. He probably didn't want the cysty pigs dead. But fuck them. Abominations. Ugh. I like the pain. I welcome it. Office key. Fuck. Hack it. Pop it. What are you doing? You're not even cowering in fear. That pisses me off. One of the people on this floor has to have his key. Or we take this path. We don't need no stinking key. Increase production rate by 200%. Oh, apparently I sabotaged the whole thing. Instead of killing him. But you know we gotta kill him, so... How the fuck do I get in there? Shit. 95. That's what you're putting in my path. Huh. Well, I would have thought one of these guys would have the key. Guess not. I guess Clive gets to live another day. Much I can do about that. Disgusting. Intercom turns on with a click-click noise preceding a beep. It appears to transmit over the factory's radio system. Attention everyone, I have an important announcement.
Huh? What's going on?
King would like to invite you for dinner.
Like I don't know what that means. Not only no, but void no. I quit. And he can keep my final paycheck.
Okay. Pink slips. Apparently I'm ruining this factory in every way possible. I'm placing a curse on this factory is what I'm doing. Alright, I think that about does it. Got some good XP, got some good loot. Can't complain. Can't complain. Oh, and we had some fun, of course. And that's the most important thing of all. Alrighty, leave it off here. I'll probably do some side stuff on my own. And next time we're definitely gonna do
This factory
the
offers
main
the
quest.
loveliest aromas.
We're gonna head up to Devil's Peak.
Forest over a sulfur pit.
So my name is Mangg. Game you're watching has been The Outer Worlds. I'll see you fine folks in the next part.